At the repair shop, the mechanic told me my car needed thousands in fake repairs. Smirking, a woman wouldn't know the difference. He didn't know I'd spent 20 years as the engineer who designed that exact engine. The mechanic wiped his hands, slid the inflated estimate across the counter, and didn't bother hiding his smirk. He'd been setting it up since I walked in. The slow look that decided I didn't know cars. The way he kept saying, "Sweetheart," the small, satisfied smile when he started listing repairs. "Here's the thing," he said, loud enough for the waiting room to hear. "Your transmission's going, the head gasket's shot, and the whole timing assembly needs replacing. We're talking a few thousand. Look, a woman usually doesn't know the difference with this stuff, so just trust me on it. It's a lot of work. Sign here and we'll get started." I looked at the estimate. "My timing assembly needs replacing," I said. "Trust me," he said. "Say it again." "The timing's shot. You wouldn't understand the details, sweetheart. And you'd know I don't understand how?" "Because I've done this 20 years," he said, smug. "I know what I'm looking at." I'd come in straight from a casual day, in jeans and a plain top, looking like any other customer who'd wandered in worried about a noise. The mechanic had taken one look and decided exactly what I knew and didn't know the moment I walked through his door, and he'd built his whole pitch around it. What he didn't know, because he'd decided everything from the simple fact that I was a woman in jeans, was that I had spent 20 years as an automotive engineer for a major manufacturer. I had designed engines for a living, sat in the rooms where the tolerances and service intervals were decided, signed off on specifications that shops like this one were supposed to follow. And as it happened, I had personally worked on the exact engine family that was sitting under the hood of my car, the very engine he was now confidently lying to my face about. The woman he was certain wouldn't know the difference had helped write the manual he was pretending to read off of. "Which timing component specifically?" I asked. "The chain or the belt? Because this engine doesn't use a belt. It's a chain, designed for the life of the engine. It doesn't get replaced on a schedule." "I'd know. I designed it." The mechanic's smirk faltered. "You what?" The waiting room had gone quiet behind me. A couple of other customers looking up from their phones. That was when the shop's senior mechanic, who'd been working at the next bay, set down his wrench and walked over, having heard the whole exchange. "Wait," the senior man said. "You designed this engine?" "I was an automotive engineer for 20 years, I said. "I worked on this exact engine family. The timing is a maintenance-free chain. The head gasket on this model almost never fails, and the transmission symptoms he described don't match anything real. This estimate is fiction." The senior mechanic turned to his coworker, his face hard. "Is this true? You quoting her a timing job on a chain-driven engine?" The waiting room had gone silent. The mechanic's face strained. I didn't know she was." "It's information you didn't have," I said, "before you decided a woman wouldn't know the difference." He scrambled. People like him accelerate. "Look, every car needs maintenance eventually. I was just being thorough, trying to look out for you. You can't fault a guy for recommending a little preventative work." "You weren't being thorough," I said. "You invented 3 repairs and told me a woman wouldn't catch it. I designed the engine you lied about. You didn't just pick the wrong customer. You picked the one person in this town who wrote the manual you're pretending to follow." That was when another mechanic working nearby quietly closed the hood of my car, having clearly heard enough, and the senior mechanic stepped between us, toward me, fully away from his coworker now. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry," he said. "Your car's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll check it over myself, no charge, and we're going to have a long talk with him in the back." He looked at the other mechanic. "Go wait in the office." The waiting room was silent. Another customer, who'd been about to sign his own estimate, slowly set down the pen, and the mechanic stood alone at the counter, his fake estimate still on the surface, watching the senior man walk the engineer he tried to swindle back toward her perfectly healthy car.